I'm not feeling too well, but I'm going to push through and do this discussion question. The discussion question this week talks about temptation and how would you help your friends or help yourself. We live in the 21st century where we have a much bigger weapon of peer pressure. We have social media, internet, movies, and a whole lot of TV. In this world, it is an easy way to find yourself to get tempted, or as they say, in the party life, or party life. But God, Jesus, like it said in the discussion, was an outcast and he was different and weird. The discussion question made me think of my orientation at a Jewish camp past summer called J Camp. The head of inclusion, her name was Miss Helene. She talked about how there's a book, I can't remember the name of it, but it was called like a book of weirdos. And she said, be proud to be a weirdo. Don't try to fit in. Don't try to be someone you're not. It is perfectly normal to be a weirdo. Um, that brings me to my next point. So I wrote a Bible study about the devil and temptation. In this Bible study, I did a deep dive on Satan and the devil's full character. And I talk about how he comes at us to get us no matter what the consequence or what he does. One of the big targets he has is teenagers. And I feel that teenagers sometimes go through the most temptation. And I have, us being almost still a teenager in some people's eyes, um, it's hard, real hard, when you think about what everyone goes through. And the thing that I tell myself or a friend is you don't need to be someone you're not. You don't need to be fake. You need to be real. But there's no one answer to this question because each person has a different heart, a different mindset. So, like, if a friend comes to me for advice, I don't give them the same advice. I give them the best advice for that particular friend. Like, um, so Jesus was different. He was weird. Last spring, I was doing a camp out, like a big camp out on my front lawn for a fundraiser, and people were stopping and staring, and I said, "Well, Jesus walked. He walked the streets, or he tested the Jewish leaders, and he really did it. But he never stopped, and I feel like that's what we need to continue to do. Be yourself, and listen to your heart. It really makes me think of High School Musical when they had like the status quo, and then they all break the status quo and they start doing different stuff. Like one girl liked to dance, or a basketball player liked to cook. On It was amazing because they were all just being themselves. I know it's a little long, but that's what I came up with. Bye bye.